Hey guys, hey girls, I hope you've had a good week. And I wanted to just make a video as if I was talking to, my daughter. She's in her late 20s and she really wants to start working online because she travels way too much. So what I'm about to show you, I'm going to show to her too. And it's so simple, okay? So the way that you start an Etsy shop is you just go to Etsy.com and you create an account. You fill out all the fields about me. And of course, there are really good tips to doing all that. And the sun's hitting me right in the face. So I'm going to move over a little bit. But first of all, oh, that's not much better, is it? Okay, so we'll go this way. There we go. First of all, it's free to set up an Etsy shop. The reason I put in the title $5 is that every time you do a listing, it's 20 cents. 20 cents to list something on Etsy. Okay, so even if you're just a teenager working part-time, you can do this after school. If you're a college student, you can do this between classes. I mean, I wish I had started this about 5 years ago, because this would be all I would be doing. The reason is it's so simple, and unlike information products, which I love, and I've done for the last 5 years and made over six figures doing promoting other people's products and my own. The easiest thing to do, excuse me, is to put in front of somebody something that they want. You don't have to convince them to buy it, but it has to be something good. It has to be something, that you don't see in, Walmart or Target or something like that. Or even if you do, it's an impulse buy. People buy online. I mean, think about the infomercials on TV that you watch at night, and you see it over and over and over. And the reason is they know that you have to see something more than once. So you want to have similar products in your Etsy shop. And so what you do is you test the heck out of products. That's what you do. Most people won't tell you. They just think that you just go in, you set up a shop, and you put up one item and you start selling. And that is not usually the case. Very rarely is that the way people start off that are successful. What you do is you start off and you test. You test designs, you test products. You have to decide, am I going to do mugs, t-shirts, tote bags, or whatever. Now, what I'm talking about is print on demand. What does that mean? There are companies where once you get a sale from Etsy, you go into that company and you order the item. And they do it. They create the item, like a mug, coffee mug, or t-shirt. They actually put the image on there for you. They box it up. They mail it. They ship it. If there's a problem, they do the customer service. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. You never touch the product. You don't have to put it in your garage. You don't have to run to the post office to mail it. Unlike eBay, okay? Or Amazon. You don't have to mail anything in to sell from anywhere. Okay, that's why I like Etsy the best. The other reason why Etsy is my favorite marketplace is you actually get the money from the sale the next day. Unlike an eBay, you get the money in your bank account pretty quickly as well. So, but Amazon, you have to actually pay up front to get these print-on-demand companies to package it for you. So if you have a low budget, start with Etsy or eBay. But I'm going to talk about Etsy because unlike eBay, you can price your items where you can actually make a decent margin. It's been my experience that people on eBay are looking for a deal, like, they're looking for a bargain. Not always true. There are people who are doing arbitrage on eBay and fulfilling it with Amazon. But that's not the business model I want to talk about today. Today I want to talk about Etsy and what I'm doing. I'm going to show you my shop. And who am I? I've been online since 2012. And I learned how to do affiliate marketing, promoting other people's products. And then I did a product of my own. I learned how to do YouTube marketing and so forth. So I've been online and working online for 5 years, okay? Successfully was able to quit my teaching job. I'm a former elementary school / I was a college professor at one time and loved it. So I like to teach online. So let me show you what I've been doing. So I'm going to screen share here. Okay, and what I want to show you is, first off, my Etsy shop stats. Now, I am just, this is a case study because I am up to 30 sales. Congratulations, you made 30 sales. I'm really happy about that. I just want to make sure that you are seeing what I'm showing you. Okay, you are. Okay, great. So right here, and as you see, I've got 109 listings. So I'm testing, and what I'm doing is I go into Pinterest. This is what I want to show you. I go into Pinterest and I look for phrases, and I look for coffee mugs and t-shirts that have been repinned. There's actually a free plugin that you can download to your computer on Chrome, and it's called Pin Sort, right? Pinterest Sort. And you can actually sort things by how many repins they have gotten, which means that people really like it. All right, now here's a site that I learned about yesterday. It's super cool. Here's another way to find like micro niches. And if you've never heard that the riches are in the niches, it's true. Okay, so say for example, let's just take, I found on here, you know, biking. Okay, but look at all these niches: acrobatics, acro yoga, I don't even know what that is, archery, badminton, bodybuilding, cardio, cycling. That's what I found, not biking. Cycling, fencing, golf, gymnastics. But see, some of these that people don't usually target, like squash, judo, kung fu. That's another kind of martial art. Fly fishing, hiking, fishing are really big. Kayaking, canoeing, mountaineering, okay? So keeping those in mind, selling, shark diving, snow skiing, water skiing, motocross, okay, hang gliding, paragliding, skydiving. All right, some of these you don't normally see because people forget about them, but there are so many people in each of these niches. Here's some more: kite flying, poker playing, card tricks, pinball machines, video games, woodworking, soap making, jewelry making, and that's discoveraHobby.com. Okay, sewing, scrapbooking, all right, crochet, candle making. All right, so then you go into Pinterest, and what you would do is you would find a really popular saying, okay? So here's a really cute one for cycling: when in doubt, pedal it out. Okay, cycling in my heartbeat, and you could put skydiving in my heartbeat. And then you go on Fiverr or Etsy and you find someone to do a similar design, okay? Not the exact design, because you don't want to copy their design. You can ask them, you know, if they will make a similar design. And see, just one more bike, I promise. Just one more scrapbook, I promise. Just one more, you know, just one more dive, I promise. You see, so you can take these really popular sayings and you can just plug in these niche names, like just one more arcade game, just one more chess game, just one more foosball game. And see, a lot of these niches people are not targeting on Etsy. Just one more bar of soap. I mean, there are people, if you go into boutiques, there are women who have, and probably men too, that make soaps and sell them in shops all over the world. Okay, so just one more, you know, just one more plant. I mean, there are people that just love gardening. There are people that love landscaping, knitting. You know, just one more blanket to knit. I mean, so you can see how you can do this. Paper airplanes. Let me make one more airplane, balloon art. I mean, look at all this, and there's so many more. Model airplanes. There are people who just full-time on the side just do model cars. They do model railroads. They do helicopters, planes, and they do these as hobbies, okay? And I mean, you could never run out of ideas. Look at this: badminton, bodybuilding, cardio, cliff diving, crochet, cycling, diving, fencing, tennis, rock climbing, river rafting. Look at this: break dancing, line dancing, salsa. You know, I mean, think about how you can plug this in. You know, just one more salsa dance, I promise. I mean, there are so many cute things that you could do. You could never, ever run out of ideas. And then you would go into, I mean, you can hire somebody to do the design for you, or you can do it in PicMonkey or Canva yourself, which is what I do half the time. I buy the images. The other half of the time, I do it myself on PicMonkey. Okay, look at this. You either like cycling or you're wrong. Okay, I mean, there are people that just love this. Yes, I do have a retirement plan. I plan on cycling. And then you could do, yes, I do have a retirement plan. I plan on diving. I plan on, you know, scuba diving. I plan on, you know, and just plug in all these different hobbies. I plan on kite flying. I plan on, you know, playing chess. I plan on doing foosball. I mean, so you get the idea of how many things you could say. I plan on, you know, playing badminton. I plan on cliff diving. I plan on ice fishing. And the reason I started to make consistent sales, if you look in my dashboard, let's see, over time, view detailed stats, is because I've begun to focus on niches. See right here, I opened my shop in 2011. I did nothing with it. 2014, I didn't do anything. 2015, I did nothing. And so then last year, I got 4 orders. So I thought, you know, I had 65 odd and ends. I thought, this is not working for me. And then my daughter-in-law actually quit her job as a full-time teacher with her Etsy shop. And then I started to pay attention. So then I started to focus on my Etsy shop. And since then, I don't know why it says 26 total 30 orders so far. And I am loading up, you know, 3 to 5 designs a day, because in the fourth quarter of the year is when most people make the most sales online with physical products. So I'm really excited about that. I'm trying to get as many designs up as I can humanly possibly load them onto Etsy. And I've taken some of the same designs and put them on eBay. And I've taken a few of those and put them on Amazon as well. But my favorite you know, way to do it is Etsy, because they pay you the next day, and then I can go into Gearbubble and actually order my product. Okay, and so the turnaround time is really good. Now, as I said, I've been online for you know, it says 2006, but made most of my sales since 2012 and 13. As you can see, I'm up to 42,000, over 42,000 on this network, promoting other people's products. And then on this network, this marketplace, which is mostly digital products and courses, I have, I'll show you, let's see. And this is not all my income. This is just some 94,000 right here. Okay, so I know my way around the internet, and I'm very grateful to be able to work full time on the internet. So I just want you to know that I'm very familiar with what is working. I keep my, you know, my fingertips on the pulse of the internet. So I know who has the best courses about this. And you're going to get if you look below this, you're going to see a link to Rachel's course. This is where I learned how to do this. It is excellent. I also have a course that I have started, and it's how to set up a free Etsy shop, which is exactly what I'm talking about, right? And it comes as a bonus. If you pick up Rachel's course through my link, you're also going to